Hello and welcome to my channel. This is my life for IR, and today I'm gonna Alright, I have already made a video. I have written a script. I have shot the B-rolls. I have shot sample photos and videos to put them all together to make a review of the Yongnuo 50mm f1.8 lens. But in the end, my computer couldn't handle the 4K footage, as well as the 20 megapixel, not 40 megapixel pictures I've taken. I can't just drag and drop into the editor and export. It's too large, and my computer couldn't handle it. The final video exported was broken. The photos, the sample photos was not shown, and it was just glitched. It took me such a long time and all for nothing, and very frustrating, very frustrating. I thought of making the review with this OBS screen capture, this display capture thing, but every time I use this file in editor, it's gonna be it just doesn't work that well. There's always missing frames and stuff, so that's why I didn't review the photos like this, which I should in the first place. But anyway, we're gonna do a kind of a review, I guess. I'm gonna just sit here and talk about it, and just talk about the lens. I'm not gonna even edit it. It's so frustrating. Alright, next time I'm gonna try to be more, be smarter. Not just drag and drop 40 megapixel pictures into the editor and hoping it can work. It will not work. I'll first reduce the resolution, and then yeah, it's my own fault. Alright, I'm gonna just talk about this lens real quick, because I got this lens, this Yongnuo 50mm f1.8 lens. This is for Canon, but I have the adapter, so actually I do have you know what, I have the footage I shot here, so I can actually show you here on the screen. Why not? Let me see. I shot some clips to demonstrate how it looks. Where is it? Here they are. Alright, I'm gonna play them one by one as I talk. That's how I do this review now. Okay, box shot. So yeah, I bought this for only 48 euros. It's very cheap. That's exactly why I bought it, because I wanted to find a really cheap lens to review it, test it out on YouTube. Thought it would be fun. Nice fresh material for me. And then I found this lens, and since I already have the Sony 50mm lens, it's gonna be very easy to compare these two lenses side by side. I thought it's gonna be a nice idea. Alright. Yeah, enough of them side by side. So I'm gonna show you the lens itself. Actually, is really light. It's just like the Sony 50mm f1.8, the counterparty of this lens. It's really light. It's the cheap plastic-ish, but it has the autofocus, manual focus switch on the side. My god, the video is laggy when I record. And the minimum focusing distance is 45 centimeter or 1.5 feet. Damn, I'm smoother when I'm talking like this than reading a script. Alright, and then I use it with the adapter, obviously, because I'm Sony shooter. Here's with the adapter. Oh my god, it's so choppy. Stop lagging. Okay. Added the adapter. Actually, I added almost half of the length to this lens, and the adapter is actually feels a little bit heavier than the lens itself. I don't know. The lens is 120 grams. Together, it's very nicely balanced on A7R2. It actually feels pretty nicely balanced because 50. If you have only 50mm lens alone on A7R2, you feel like there's no weight to it. It's too light. All right. So right after I got the delivery, I tested it out on the street already. So I'm gonna show you that right now. Just a moment. I'm gonna find the pictures. Oh my god, why didn't I think this through? It's just such a wonderful idea. Where is it? File. People, teenagers screaming outside. Hold up. Oh, okay, here are the pictures. This is some Yongnuo picture sample. I shot the night I took. I got the camera, so I'm gonna show you here. The autofocus is expectedly slow. As you can imagine, it's adapted lens and it's so cheap. But it's pretty accurate, I would say, and it has no issue focusing on stuff, even though it's a little bit slow. I mean, it's slower than the 50mm Sony 50mm. That says a lot because Sony 50mm is already a very slow lens. I can see there's a weird color thing. Look at this. What are these? Strange stuff. And then when you shoot directly towards the light source, it creates this kind of flare. It's pretty ugly. However, I tested next day shooting towards the sun directly. It didn't happen really. I believe all these shots are taken at f1.8. More night shots. It's so yellowish. What about this one? Grainy. f1.8 to show you the bokeh. I'm never gonna say that word again. The background blur. Alright, you can see it's actually a pretty nice image. It's just a little bit grainy for some reason. This one surprisingly did surprisingly well in such a low light. Very nice round light. Alright, here you can see the color fringing here. What else? These all test photos I shot the night I just got this lens. You can see here is some weird light effect, some foggy stuff happening. Strange. Some more shots the next day, aka today, this morning. Random stuff on the street. Shot at mostly at f4. Check out the sharpness. I don't know. What do you think? The sharpness. You're gonna see the sharpness difference once you see my comparison shots. Alright, now let's back up a little bit. Let's talk about the focus. Now the focus is slow, I said that. But also, it is super noisy. Let me show you this clip. Alright. Hold up, can you hear it? I don't believe you can. Wait, why is there no sound? Ah, okay. There's no sound because obviously I need to change the setting. Alright, I'm gonna play this again. Alright, that's how noisy it is. This lens. Well, It's a mechanical focusing ring. As you can see here, you can turn it only to a certain degree. You cannot turn it infinitely like a Sony fly-by-wire lens, which is great. I like this kind of focus ring. It feels more mechanical, more sturdy in your hand. Yeah, it's more physical, right? But it's super noisy. It is super noisy. What else? Let me see. I can show you the lens with autofocus. I'm gonna show you a clip of a Sony 50mm lens autofocusing. Sorry about the lag because I'm recording. As you can see, it is doing the job. It sometimes can be a little bit slow, but it's doing the job. But let's check out Yongnuo's autofocus. It doesn't do autofocus. Look at this. In video mode, it doesn't focus unless you press the shutter button. And when you press the shutter button, this happens. It hunts, and then it doesn't focus. It hunts. It pretends that it's trying to focus, but it doesn't. I was manually focusing there. That's what you get. You can't get it in focus if you press the shutter button. You see that? That's how it works in video. So don't expect it to work in video mode. It's not gonna work. And also note that the single shot mode, it works always better than the continuous mode. Anyway, let's come back to the sample photos. We're gonna compare the Sony 50mm versus the Yongnuo 50mm, both f1.8. Alright, first picture. Let's show this Yongnuo first. Let's zoom all the way in. I shot this sample this morning, very early. At the same angle, same shot, same aperture and stuff. This is a f4. This is decently sharp and stuff. You just check out the Sony. It's much cleaner, more contrast. And look at this Yongnuo lens. It has some kind of bluish fogginess stuff. Kids, stop screaming from outside, jeez. Yeah. Sony is just much cleaner. Look at this. It looks like you're in a room full of people smoking cigarettes. That's how it looks. That's how it looks. Alright. Alright. Next picture. This is Sony. Let me check. Sony shooting directly to the sun, like I said before. f4. Nice and sharp. And the sun, let's see. Check out this. Yongnuo here. Less sharp. Maybe it focus on different parts, but and the tree is really sharp though. It didn't do too bad. It's not like the shot I shot last night. You see the huge flare, weird flare. It's alright. It's alright. Maybe it's not as in focus as the Sony. It's just Sony. The shots in Sony is just so much sharper. Look at this. This is Yongnuo, and this is Sony. The Sony is much sharper, much more detailed. All right, next shot. Guys, next shot. This is a modern church. Many people criticize it being ugly from inside and from outside. This is a shot at f8. What do you think? Yongnuo f8. At f8, actually, not a huge difference is there. For me, I can't really tell a huge difference. Like the Yongnuo looks even a little bit sharper. Strangely. Oh, there's a bird. There's a bird on the cross. I didn't notice. Hello, birdie. Check out the chimney here. Damn, Yongnuo is sharp here. It's doing a decent job. Oh, why did I close it? Alright, I'm gonna open it again. Bloody hell. Here's the file. Sorry about that. Alright, this is Yongnuo. Again, you can see a little kind of bluish tint in the picture. Why is it blue? Why? But the sharpness is really nice. At f8 is expected. Any lens at f8 should be sharp. So I don't know. Next one. Move on to next one. No, I did not intend to open the browser. By the way, my browser is being buggy recently. Our next picture. Sony f1.8 and Yongnuo f1.8. Sony f1.8. Let's check out Sony first. Focusing on this sign. Nice and sharp. Feels a little bit weak. Like the contrast is not really there because at f1.8. Now check out Yongnuo. Contrast is actually better. Strangely. But this photo, I did this photo with a manual focus though, because the autofocus sometimes it just fails you. Okay, with the adapter, you don't know when it's gonna fail. You don't know when it's not gonna focus. So this picture actually I did with the manual focus. Actually, it's very convenient to do manual focus. Even in autofocus mode, you can adjust the focus at any time with the focus ring. It's gonna override the autofocus. It's very convenient because it's a mechanical focus. I would say this Yongnuo beats the Sony 50mm lens at 1.8. At least with the manual focus. Maybe if I manual focus Sony, it would be better. But yeah, let me check this part. Maybe it's better. Yeah, maybe. I would say they focus on different parts. That's why. So the Yongnuo focus on the upper side of the sign, whereas the Sony focus on the lower side of the sign. So you can see here, actually very nice contrast and stuff. And here, yeah, you cannot really compare this with the. I would say, let's see. Let's compare this to this. Yeah, I have to say that the Sony has a better contrast. Take that back. Take back what I said before. Alright. Even without manual focus, the Sony does much better in a contrast. But it didn't really focus on what I wanted to focus, but whatever. Next picture. A tree. This is a shot at f1.8 again. Again, they focus on different parts. That's so bloody weird. Yeah, you can see it's nice and sharp here. And in Yongnuo, it's a little bit blurry over here. It focuses on weird place. You can see all the fringing. The tree trunk is vaguely in focus. Maybe I should have manual focused this shot, because I think this is a little bit off. It's a little bit, the focus point is a little bit forward. Yeah, but if you don't zoom in, it actually just it looks decent, looks comparable with the Sony. You can't really tell the difference if you don't zoom in. Yeah. Also the bokeh, I mean the bokeh, or whatever, the background blur. Alright. Looks okay, right? So the only issue, the main issue is focus, is the autofocus. Since I'm not native Canon shooter, so I believe for native Canon shooter is gonna be much better. Yeah. So in conclusion, let's talk about the lens. Should you buy it? Should you get this lens? Well, if you're a beginner, if you're just started, if you're trying to get your first prime lens, I'll say you can get this one instead of the Sony. 200 euros. This one costs only 48 euros. You see, this is only 1/4 of the price of Sony. You can buy 4 of these for 1 of Sony. It's a great deal. Does the Sony offer 4 times more value in your shots, in your picture image quality? I don't know. If you are just shooting photos, I would say just get this. If you're not in a hurry, like if you don't shoot fast subjects, movements, you don't need fast autofocus. But the Sony 50mm f1.8 is not fast at autofocusing at all. It is considered the slowest autofocusing lens in Sony lineup. So yeah, there's that. So I don't see why you should get the Sony lens instead of this cheap Yongnuo lens. It's so cheap, right? Yeah. So I would recommend this. You're gonna suffer a little bit in image quality, the contrast, sharpness, suffer a little bit. But as a beginner, if you're on budget, who cares, right? You just need to enjoy what you shoot. You don't have to zoom all the way in and check the pixels. So I think you will enjoy this lens if you have an adapter or if you are a Canon shooter. I mean, yeah, obviously. Alright, what else to say? Let me think. Do I have another video clip to show you? Probably not. I think that's pretty much it. I can't believe that I did this review in this fashion. Oh my god. All those work. Okay. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thank you very much for sticking around despite my whining at the beginning of this video. Much appreciated. So I'm thinking if there's anything I can add. Since it's already a long video, I don't mind to make it a little bit longer because 22 minutes already. I don't know, but I don't really need 2 50mm lens, so I'm probably gonna sell one of these. I don't know which one. Actually, I wanted to sell the Sony 50mm lens already because the fact that I rarely use it. 50mm lens, the focal range is not so common for my usage. Like I should vlog or sometimes portraits or landscape. I mean, it's very versatile. It's very nice, but since I have the 85mm lenses, it's much sharper. And if I want to shoot street landscape, I could always use a zoom lens. So yeah, maybe I will sell both of them, and maybe I'm gonna go get another lens. I'm gonna get another cheap lens. I'm thinking the 35mm lens, also made by Yongnuo. Cost about 90 euros. And I think 35 is very nice focal length. It's very versatile. It's a wide, but not quite wide. And at f1.8 you get really nice bokeh, and it can be used for portrait as well. And it's just perfect for street photography. You know, those fancy stuff. Seems like a perfect, very nice focal length. So maybe I'll try that one next time. We'll see about that. I'm not gonna spend 50 euro and then 90 euro just buying those lenses. I'm gonna sell the lenses that I tested or bought or the ones that I don't use, and then I'll get new lenses and test them out. All right. that's it. Thanks for watching. Much appreciate. I would appreciate even more if you check out my other videos. I did a lot of reviews, like the Sony 185mm lens review, or Samyang lens reviews, or just travel vlogs and stuff, landscape stuff. I just go visit small cities in Italy and basically just shoot random videos about these cities, and yeah, hope you enjoy those, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.